Thank you, Mr. President. I wish to commend the Russian Federation for its leadership of the Council during this critical month. I also thank Mr. Ramiz Alakbarov for his valuable briefing. For the first time in 2 years, we see genuine hope for peace in Gaza and the wider region. Kazakhstan joins the international community in welcoming this historic agreement that has secured the release of all hostages and holds the promise of a lasting ceasefire based on the peace proposal of President Donald Trump. This breakthrough was made possible by the much appreciated tireless mediation and coordinated diplomacy of the United States, Egypt, Qatar, and Turkey. Kazakhstan welcomes the constructive outcome of the last week's high-level summit in Sharm el-Sheikh with its collective commitment to fully implement the ceasefire agreement through comprehensive political negotiations, resulting in a sustainable solution in the Middle East. President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev of Kazakhstan has expressed its strong support for this plan towards a permanent ceasefire and a credible political process, paving the way for lasting peace, stability, and dignity for both Palestinians and Israelis. We also welcome the successful conclusion of the high-level conference on the two-state solution and the adoption of New York Declaration under the able leadership of France and Saudi Arabia. Kazakhstan supports diplomatic initiatives aimed at regional reconciliation in the Middle East, including the Arab Peace Initiative, the Abraham Accords, and others. We reaffirm the vision of two independent and sovereign states, Israel and Palestine, living side by side in peace and security within the pre-1967 borders and with East Jerusalem as the capital of the State of Palestine. Mr. President, we acknowledge the vital contribution of the United Nations under the leadership of the Secretary General in facilitating the implementation of the agreement and supporting the recovery and reconstruction of Gaza. We support the statement of Secretary General on ICJ's advisory opinion. The humanitarian situation in Gaza remains grave, and sustained efforts are needed to ensure unimpeded access to aid and other services. Kazakhstan underscores the indispensable role of the United Nations and its agencies, particularly UNRWA and OCHA, in supporting the Palestinian people and rebuilding communities shattered by war. We also believe that peace in Gaza must become a catalyst for human security and broader regional stability in the context of other protracted crises in Iraq, Lebanon, Syria, and Yemen. Finally, Kazakhstan reaffirms its readiness to continue constructively to achieve a comprehensive, just, and lasting peace in the Middle East in full accordance with the UN Charter. I thank you.
Я благодарю представителя Казахстана за его выступление. Сейчас предоставляю слово представителю Египта.
خالص الشكر سيد الرئيس. بداية نتوجه بالشكر إلى روسيا الاتحادية